welcome to another FSCAI combat operations demonstration and tutorial. This is going to be a really pretty involved video. It's going to show off a lot of the features of FSCAI in the new version. What we have ahead of us here is a combat mission that we're going to fly against an enemy airfield, which is not that far away. It will be a defended airfield. There will be surface-to-air missiles, flak, and AAA artillery there. I'll be flying the A-10 against all this. It would be hopeless for me to fly against all that alone. I'll be taking a wingman with me. We'll be carrying Maverick missiles. We're gonna use the Mavericks in a standoff way to try to take out the air defenses, and then once we get the air defenses out, then we'll be able to move in and make the strike on the main airfield. This sounds like it showcases all the features of the previous version of FSCAI except for the wingman, and so you'll get to see him conducting ground strikes. If this goes well, you'll get to see him employing Mavericks against the air defenses, and then later on employing iron bombs against the other targets on the airfield that aren't air defenses. There's a significant possibility that we will not only face ground targets, we may get jumped by a pair of MiG-21s that are randomly inserted into this mission. We shall see. That's going to pose quite a problem for us in our A-10s, but we'll do the best we can. I can't guarantee success. In fact, it'll be quite a challenge if they show up. We're not going to be using the FSCAI weapons. I want the AI wingman will. I won't. I'll be using TACPAC here on the A-10, and so I'm just going to go ahead and check to make sure that TACPAC is configured the way I want it to be. I have 4 Sidewinders, 2 Mavericks, and 6 iron bombs, and that should do it for my part of the mission. My AI companion in his A-10 will be carrying 6 Mavericks, 12 bombs, and 4 Sidewinders, so we should be fairly safe. I will power that up. The first step is to begin the mission. We'll be using the FSCAI missions key, which is Shift J by default. We hit Shift J, we get various missions that are available to us from this airport that I use for testing all the time. The one we're going to pick is mission number 2, Ground Strike Enemy Airfield. We get a second window here that allows us to decline or accept the mission and to display a description. I can display a description, doesn't say much. Fly to Pope Air Force Base, destroy enemy air defenses at ground targets. I will use option 2 to accept the mission. A third screen pops up, says verify loadout, then select options. So I've already verified it. There it is. It's what I want, so I will select option 3, proceed with mission. Alright. Normally I would create a flight on the ground here, and that would create my wingman on the ground, and when I took off he would taxi up to the runway, take off, and join me in the air. That takes quite a while to do, and time is precious in these videos, so I'm going to go ahead and take off and summon a wingman in the air. So let's get the show on the road. This could be a long mission. I really don't know. The unpredictability of it all is one of the things that makes this so very interesting. I'm kind of hoping we get air combat. I'm kind of hoping we don't. Needless to say, I've done this before. It usually doesn't work out well for the blue team when the MiG show up. They have R60 heat seeker all aspect missiles, and that's not good for us. We've got AIM-9Ms, which is basically the equivalent. We use them to TACPAC missiles if we have to use them. If we don't, we'll just pound the ground targets and then get out of there. I'm going to circle around the airfield. We'll get to the enemy airfield with a heading of 110. I'm going to circle around our airfield. to kind of simulate what I would do if the wingman was taking off. I would circle the airfield until he takes off. You can have up to 3 wingmen for a total of flight of 4. So you just circle the field till all of them are up and have joined the formation, and then you take off from the target. We really want to spend all the time doing that, so we're just going to go ahead and orbit over the field and then head on a heading of 110 to the enemy airfield. Once we get established at about 4,000 feet, I'll summon up the wingman, and he will just instantly appear in another A10 exactly like mine, and then I will be able to give him some instructions as we approach. He will also be looking out for me. He'll be scanning the skies for bandits and be using his sensors to try to detect ground targets up ahead. When he sees them, he'll let me know. Alright, we're 110, and we're heading up toward 4,000 feet. I will summon him when we get up to 4,000, level off. It's dawn. Beautiful dawn here. We're going to make some noise. One way or the other, we're going to make some noise. Alright, let's create a wingman. Using option 2, create new flight. Oh, that's all you do. And there he is, flying slightly below me. He should stay out there in echelon formation as we approach the airfield, which is not that far away because your time and my time are valuable in these tests, and we don't want to spend too much time. In fact, that blinking little green light ahead of us is the airfield we're attacking, which is actually Pope Air Force Base. I've just taken it over as an enemy airfield here. Alright, I'm going to slow down a bit and let the wingman start getting ahead of me, which he will do right there. He will probably detect some air defenses. That's what he's looking for right now. When we get close enough and he sees them, I'll give him the orders to attack him. He's about line abreast with me right now. Once he engages, I'm going to kind of slow down and slip in behind him and take a look and see what's going on, monitor the situation. But I'm going to let him do most of the work. It's definitely a good idea to keep your eyes peeled. Nice, slipping back. These wingmen do not do an excellent job of staying in formation. That's something we're working on. Wingman number 1 says contact air defense target at 12 o'clock, dead ahead. I will bring up the flight key and give him option number 5, engage air defenses. He should confirm that that's exactly what he's going to do. Once he confirms he's engaged, yep, Roger, engaging ZPU 2D, so he's engaging triple air, and if you look over there to the right, you'll see Maverick is already on the way. Let's see if we can get over here to where we see it impact. I keep labels on here so that I know what's going on around me. Alright, target destroyed, so that's one thing we don't have to worry about. You should re-engage the next target. There he is, way ahead of me. He's engaging an SA-13. A Maverick's on the way. You can see him up there, firing the Mavericks down at the airfield. Target lost, which basically means he's destroyed. Let's see what he engages next. I'm going to slip in behind him over here. Because I'm staying away, engaging at KS30. That beep means we're in the target zone. That is flak coming from the KS30s. Whoa! MiG-21s. They are upon us. Alright, I'm gonna switch his orders. He just put down a Maverick on that KS. But we are in trouble here. Bandit 9 o'clock. Alright. Engage Bandit. That's what we're gonna do. Where are they? This is scary. Oh, there. Master arm. Not firing up. Total failure to be configured correctly. Alright, 2 away. They're firing at my wingman. They hit him. Alright. I'm alone. Against, well, one big wingman got one of them. Where is he? There he is. He's going low. Either that or he's hit. I can't be sure which. Come on. I need a solution. Yep, he's good. Come on, get him. No way I'm gonna get him with that shot. Get him! Nope. I'm out of missiles. I only got one MiG to worry about. The other one's down. My wingman is down. Or he's smoking. Don't take your eyes off the MiG. I have no idea. A gun. It's the only thing I got. He's going after my wingman who's smoking. Alright, I've got guns. Come on, drive him in the ground. See if this GAU 8 will work against an airplane. The problem is they're so much faster than me that there's no way I can catch him. What's I got going for me is he's after the wingman. Altitude. Oh, I think FSX is gonna crash. Altitude.